Yo, Birdman hand rub. What's going on, everybody? You got the six-man tag team champions of the world here once again. We pulling up to you live, coming at you with new things to talk about in this wrestling world. So much didn't happen in this week. It's like, where do we even start? You know what I'm saying? It's like, who could have predicted this week of wrestling? Nobody. I've been watching wrestling shows all week. All types of stories been unfolding and happening and taking place. But we're going to talk about a few of them today, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy, King Run. To the left of me.
The real one, IWGP North American champion, and the coolest kid on the planet, Sun Hero.
It's him. To the right, we got my guy.
The Kingpin, King Andretti. That's why I'm the world heavyweight champion, and these shades cost $800, and that costs $200. I don't know how much them cost. I'd be ashamed to wear it. That's why I wear lizard shoes, and I got a Gucci coat, and I got a limousine a mile long with 25 women just waiting for me to go, woo! Because I'm the world champion, sucker.
He wanted to say nigga.
Hulk Hogan, we're coming for you, nigga.
Hey, we can say nigga on this podcast. I say nigga all the time.
He pulled out the promo real quick.
Nigga.
Nigga. I'm 100% nigga. Hold on. So starting the show, first thing I gotta say is nigga.
Talk to him.
They cut Bray Wyatt.
Off the top, they cut Bray Wyatt, fool. Y'all gotta be trying to go out of business.
Hold on. They cut Bray Wyatt. They cut Bray Wyatt.
I'm talking about cut, bro.
Are
of
you
all people?
Are you serious?
Of all people, bro.
Yep.
It makes
My
no
whole
sense.
thing. My whole thing is, since he created the Wyatt family, dude has been a creative genius every day in and out in WWE since 2013. And for y'all to feel his character on numerous occasions, he always bounces back and finds some kind of way to make his character even more compelling.
Make it work, and to get the crowd back, you know, and to keep the crowd at that.
It's like every time y'all give him something, you snatch it away from him. You had the Wyatt family. You broke the Wyatt family. Look, brought the Wyatt family back. Broke them up again. Put them with Matt Hardy. Had an okay feud. Couldn't win somewhere if y'all would have gave them the creative freedom to do what they wanted to. Didn't want to give them that. Then you turn them face. Okay, people are starting to, ride the wave with it. Snatch it back again. What else? You put Randy Orton in the Wyatt family. What you do? Send him to WrestleMania. Make him like a jackass. Sits out.
Who else they put in the Wyatt family? They put Daniel Bryan in the Wyatt family too, didn't they?
Yeah, Daniel Bryan was in the Wyatt. That was at the beginning of the Wyatt family, and he was on there for like a week or two.
And then he did the same thing, didn't
he? Yeah, pretty much. Except Daniel Bryan didn't set nobody on fire or anybody's house on fire. Randy Orton is a dick. That's besides the point. But then he takes an entire year off, detached himself from all his friends and everything, detached himself from reality, and created the most compelling character in WWE in the last, I would say, 8-9 years with The Fiend. And what do? His first main event, you make him look like a jackass. Then you take him to Saudi Arabia and let him get the title. And what you do with the title run? Make him look like a jackass again. You have him lose the Goldberg. Then you get the title back. And had, a better than expected feud with Braun Strowman.
Right.
And what do you do after that? Fuck Bray Wyatt. We got Roman back. What are y'all doing with this man? It's like y'all pretty much at every turn you try to ruin him and he bounces back. So
What about the Seth Rollins shit they did? The Hell in a Cell? That shit was garbage too though.
That's what I was talking about.
He ain't paying attention.
He really ain't.
You ain't got no microphone. Anyway.
Hey, wait. Wait, where your stat phone at? Why is your phone in your pocket?
Cause he ain't got no stats. He ain't got no stats. He just here to shine the titles. Keep them just looking nice.
He didn't even shine them. And check me out. I had to get another pair of chains because you didn't shine the other two.
He said, check me out. It's like funny.
I'm so stressed out right now.
But,
between you and Nick Khan, yeah.
yeah, there's one con we don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? He tripping, bro. I'm talking about we got no more.
This is why I'm wearing shades on the inside today. I'm in the house and I'm wearing shades because y'all stressing me out. You see my eyes red? I'm not high. Y'all just stressing me out. God damn
You're
it.
not having it.
God damn it, Bobby.
We have no more members of the Wyatt family in WWE.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Bray was the last one, and he's gone. So the whole remnants of the Wyatt family is out of here.
Hey, but peep though, because I was not on this train yesterday, because I was firmly against him doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But as I thought about it, maybe this might be a good idea. Okay, so maybe Bray Wyatt should sign to AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he should bring Adam Scherr with him.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he should bring Eric Redbeard with him.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what AEW is doing soon? They're about to introduce a 6-man tag team title. Whoa. Guess what you can do now? You can bring the Wyatt family to AEW
Mm-hmm.
and have them pay a tribute to Brody Lee.
I saw somewhere that I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, against, where they said Bray could come in and become the leader of Dark Order.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? Y'all
I don't
wanna
think
be the leader of Dark Order.
I don't think Dark Order should have a leader.
Mm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I think the Dark Order should stay the way it is because they need to be like a quirky face group anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like after the tragic passing of Brody Lee, you know what I'm saying? It's like
Who else?
you can't portray that image
Yeah.
like Brody portrayed that image because he was the perfect character for their role. Now that he's gone, I think the direction they're going in now is the direction they should stay for the duration of their group, however long it lasts. Hopefully, it lasts for a good little minute. And I don't think Hangman Page should be considered as the leader of Dark Order either because he's perfect in the spot he is. It's like he's in Dark Order, but he's not portraying himself to be the leader of Dark Order.
Shit, is he even in Dark Order?
I really can't even really.
He considers himself in Dark Order. I think he's just
that, like,
cool as
like
hell with
they're
Dark
friends.
Order. Yeah, they like
quote
really,
unquote.
They're friends, but I just.
They had the Dark Order. They had Headman at the Dark. They had the Dark Order.
They had the Dark. Who was the Dark Order?
That's because they didn't feel like typing all that other shit. They not typing all that other shit.
Dork Order.
It's like retarded. But yeah, bro. Speaking of Hangman, they had him, the Dark Order, like, I can't even call him Stat Guy. Like the guy said, Dark Order versus the Super Elite this past week on AEW Dynamite. And
can we talk about how dope those entrances were?
those entrances was live.
Folks came out.
Oh,
Even the Dark Order with Hangman, like the whole little setup and
hey,
shit.
shout out to your boy though, cause I didn't realize I did this until just a second ago. Space Jam Jordans, Nike Elite socks.
This man said shout out to your boy. Man shouted himself out. But they all had the Space Jam. I don't know if Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows had them just
No.
No,
Carl Anderson. I forgot what Carl Anderson had on.
I don't even remember. I
think
didn't even
Gallows
see him in
had
the
on
match
some
that
little-
long.
I want to say he has with LeBron's on. I think.
Yeah.
And Don Callis with the John Stockton shorts.
That shit was hilarious.
Fool,
They came out as the elite squad, you know what I'm saying?
Mine had on a 69
And play on the
jersey.
Toon Squad from Space Jam.
Oh
But they
my
had like
God.
the back in the day jerseys, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I said,
The
Kenny
real
and the
Space
Young Bucks,
Jam.
they came out there with the Space Jam shoes on. They came out there with
Space
the
Jam.
basketballs and shit, dribbling and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Space Jam Jordan 11, same
Like-
ones your boy got on in today's podcast.
That
Shout
shit
out
was
to
crazy as hell.
shout out to SneakerCon. Where I got these motherfuckers at. They charge me extra, but fuck it. You can do shit like that when you're the world heavyweight champion. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, bro. They lost that match. The match was a 10-man elimination tag. What's wrong?
Because I'm the world heavyweight champion. Son.
This man crazy as
Hero.
hell, bro. Hey, AJ, hit that dude. Yeah, it was a 10-man elimination tag, bro. That was cool. The Hangman and Kenny thing is like the top storyline between them, but Hangman and them, they end up losing, so they don't get these title shots that they was fighting for the world title and the tag team titles.
But that doesn't mean though that it's over.
Oh no, it doesn't.
It is not over by a long shot, baby, because like this storyline has to be probably like I ain't seen a good storyline like this in a minute. Mm-hmm. You know, where it's just a constant slow build as far as with Hangman from way back from the first All Out show. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
This go back to All In.
Well, All In, yeah. And for him to just be on this constant build up with this storyline, with him being kicked out of the Elite, finding friends in the Dark Order, and like just continuously like oh shit, and just continuously like, you know what I'm saying, being built up this way. Now a lot of people was like, oh, it ain't over. Like I still feel like they're gonna have, you know, him face Kenny Omega possibly at, you know, All Out coming in Chicago. So
now see, here's the thing, they talking about this not gonna be the main event at All Out, which I feel if it's not the main event at All Out, it's a major mistake on behalf of AEW. That would be horrible booking if Hangman Page isn't in that main event. But also, we still have to trust the process of AEW, because they've always proven to us in the short time they've been around that, you know, at the end, the ends always justifies the means. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm really interested to see what direction they're going in. But for the most part, I need to see Hangman Page in All Out main event. Mm-hmm. And you know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing less. I don't care if it's CM Punk, and I don't care if it's Daniel Bryan, because in AEW we are not invested in them. They haven't, you know what I'm saying? They haven't given us this 2-year run that Hangman has given us. Mm-hmm. So this is what we want. This is what we need to see. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Bryan and Punk are going to be the cornerstones of this company upon their debut, because it's CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. They household names. They've been around for 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
Now it's time for some new blood to hold this AEW championship.
Yeah.
Not to say that, you know what I'm saying, Kenny and Mox are just dinosaurs, but they've been around, and they've been around the main event scene for a while. Yeah, now you need to give the AEW championship some young blood, you know what I'm saying, some new fresh talent, and this Hangman Adam Page.
And I think that's what the beauty of this whole storyline is because like there was potential in Hangman from the jump. And you know, for them to like to build this story around him, to get him over the way that he's gotten over with the crowd since AEW's existence. You know, this is why, like, when he does win the world championship, it's going to be a fucking momentum. Like, it's going to be not momentum, but a monumental, like, moment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, damn near. You know, yeah, you're right. They might ride. I feel like they will. It'll probably be like how, you know, how Matt Cardona, but it'll be just like a very happy riot. Not good riot, you know what I mean? Probably not trash being thrown in the ring, of course, you know, but yeah, when it does happen, it's going to be huge. It is going to be huge, and it's going to happen soon, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, like we said a while back, Kenny Omega, man, is in bad shape. From what we've been told, like, bruh's in really bad shape, but for him to compete, you can't tell because he competes at a high level, like every time, every title defense, every time that he's featured on a show, whether it's Impact or AEW, like he performs at a high level. So, but eventually the belt collector thing is gonna have to like take a back burner because he got to heal up, and I feel like dropping the title to Hangman at the end of it all after a good storyline is going to be a big thing, and I feel like that'll be the right decision now because at the time it wasn't, but now it is. So
And also, I gotta take a pause for the cause, and let's pay homage to how much Hangman Adam Page has improved in the ring since his Ring of Honor days. Like back in ROH, he was upon him joining Bullet Club, he was seen as like a mid card guy at best, and I hate to say it, I hate to put it like this, Ring of Honor was a B plus company, even though they were like the second biggest company in wrestling at the time. But it's like, and he worked his ass off to prove that he is a bona fide superstar and a definite main eventer. You know what I'm saying? So we got to pay homage to that because dude is really that damn good now.
Yeah.
And his approval is
he's
through the roof.
He's became my favorite. He's became my favorite. He became my favorite from before what's going on right now with him. He's been my favorite even on the independent scene. But yeah, it's I'm just glad that they decided to go with him and try to build him up the way that they do.
You can kind of see them building Hangman up before they even got AEW. If you watched BTE, they was always telling, put some weight on, you know what I'm saying? Do this, do that. Like, if you're going to be a superstar, you got to look like a superstar. And that was constantly telling them to go work out, go hit the gym, go work out, go hit the gym. And then it was like, as soon as they got AEW, you know what I'm saying? It was like, he was fucking tossed in a position of being the next big thing based on his friendship and the wrestling that he's done, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
With the Young Bucks and Kenny and Cody throughout their time period of being the elite, you know what I'm saying? And fucking Hangman been on a tear, bro. Like, for a while, he was slick, undefeated in AEW, you know what I'm saying? And he's been having some of the best matches in AEW every night, even if it's just not even against a major wrestler, you know what I'm saying, or anybody that's even close to his rank. He was wrestling a guy from Dark one day and put on a good-ass match, but he eventually going to get this title shot, this title, and we're going to reign, and we're going to rejoice, and you know what I'm saying, everybody going to fuck with it, and
he talking like Jesus coming back. He gonna rejoice.
Then MJF gonna get that hoe, you know what I'm saying? MJF gonna get that hoe, and it's gonna be a wrap, you know what I'm saying?
Then Cody Cody's gonna get the belt.
People really gonna be mad at Cody, you know what I'm saying?
But that's the crazy part. Like, you see so much hate coming towards Cody on the internet, but every time he come in that arena, I don't hear not a single damn boo.
Well, they slick booed his ass this week. Did you see AEW? And him and Malachi?
I didn't really hear it.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, they
As soon as he threw his ass out there on the you heard cheers?
They booed him
but
a little bit.
But it was some boos in there, and he was like, "You hear that? You hear that, Cody? They want for me. They want for me." And then some little Mexican dude, what's his name?
Fuego del Sol.
That
man get, bro. That shit was so funny, bro.
You gotta watch Sammy's vlog.
That shit was so funny,
Fuego del Sol, like the most over character in AEW.
Yeah, that's why they had him out there. Cause soon as folks saw him, they cheered and shit. But then I keep saying Alistair, Malachi kicked that man ass, and it was. Then folks started booing.
That man sold the shit out of that kid.
Yeah, he kicked the fuck out that man ass, bro.
But it goes back to what I said, man. Cody, you gonna have to let Malachi get this momentum, bro, because you can't go over in this one. I'm sorry, you just can't. Because if he does that,
yeah, he does. He done got over on everybody ass, bro. He didn't got over on everybody, but
but he be putting everybody over.
He put people over, but it was certain.
He's putting people over while.
But it's certain matchups. It's certain. Yeah, it's certain.
It's not even 50-50. He puts people over, but you can't expect him putting people over
all the time.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to make. He got to be important.
Yeah.
He has to be important.
No,
So he has to win these matches. He got to win the first sure matches. But when it's time to put somebody over, he put over Jericho. He put over MJF. He put over Anthony Ogogo. He put over
Brody
QT
Lee.
Marshall. Jesus Christ, he made Brody Lee look like
Put over Ricky Starks.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He been putting folks over, bro.
He didn't really put over. Well,
That match with Ricky Starks slick put
He
Ricky
kind of
Starks
did.
on the
He
map.
kind of did put over Ricky Starks.
I was about to get to
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
It's like
That match
even in the
was it.
loss, he kind of put him over. But you know what I'm saying? It's sometimes a loss can do more than a win
Did a
in your
win,
career.
yeah. And that's in
He
wrestling.
put over education too. Then.
And that's in wrestling, bro.
The education.
Yeah, he can put over.
Ain't crazy as hell. Also, on the docket, Nick Gage versus Domino's. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Nick
Hey,
Gage.
can we
That match with him and
just?
Chris
when I
Jericho was
watched
lit as
that
hell.
though, oh
That was
my
kind of funny.
God.
That was really funny.
I laughed from the most unholy place. I cried laughing. I'm like, I know you fucking lying.
That was funny how they did that, and I was like,
Hey.
I couldn't even believe it because it was like, but you know, I'm thinking like, bro, it could be a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, of
nobody
course.
really know.
Nobody knew
I don't
that.
think companies like, and correct me if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if companies like pick and choose what commercials to play. I feel like that shit just
played
came.
at random.
Yeah,
Yeah.
based on the
What makes it
station.
so funny though?
Exactly.
What I'm still trying to figure out is how can the pizza cutter cut open a motherfucker head, but it can't cut the crust on your pizza? Fucking A.
That junk be living
They
jagged
be sharpening
lines.
their own piece of
But
clothes.
but speaking of Domino's being butthurt about this,
Man.
which they shouldn't honestly,
crazy
but
as hell.
let's talk about the match in general. Nick Gage and the Painmaker himself, Chris Jericho.
bro.
God, yo, I was actually surprised.
I was
that they
surprised that they went as far as they did.
yeah, and that's really, I really consider that just the light stuff of
What
death,
they could have
what they
done.
could have done. So for them to like allow them to do the glass spot, which I loved, I love the glass spot. The light tubes, for them to do that, for them to allow them to
Runner.
on
on
the
the
glass,
glass?
bro, like that shit was live. I was like, but
Like nobody ever seen Chris Jericho in this type of match. in this
Exactly.
light, in this pain, in this goddamn scene, bro. So it
I
was like
was-
straight destruction.
I was really surprised by, Jericho, for him to be the legend that he is and for him to be as old, as he is
Far
now.
off in his career,
Yeah.
he don't have to do this.
He don't, and it was like, bro, he did that. He put himself in a new element that we've never seen. Like I've seen Painmaker in Japan, but this is like a whole new like element of Painmaker. Like this is like, okay, if he really wanted to do this, like this deathmatch thing for real, every like maybe once in a while type of thing. I feel like Jericho he held his own. Now, I wouldn't want him to do this all the time though, but it was a great like showing, and shout out to Nick Gage too, man, because like Nick Gage actually like surprised me the most.
He looked like a real badass.
Yeah.
I mean, of course
he
he's-
looked fucking crazy.
I
He
mean,
was
'cause he
stabbing
is.
his main ass with the damn light fixtures.
He robbed the bank Burface.
Yeah,
What you expect?
but what I'm saying is though, like, for him to be on this like this national spotlight like this, and he held his own as far as like match quality
And
wise,
doing
like,
his type of matches.
yeah, doing
You know
his
what I'm
type
saying?
of style, but he still managed to mix in like a little bit of the wrestling here and there with Chris Jericho. You know what I'm saying? And it worked. And it was shocking to me because a lot of people that seen Nick Gage, like, they like, oh, he ain't that much of a wrestler. He's not that good wrestler, but he did it. He held his own. He held his own, man.
And my thing, I got this from Bret Hart. You know what I'm saying? You're only as good as you make your opponent look. You know what I'm saying? Chris Jericho made Nick look good. Nick made Chris Jericho look good. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So
Let's
we
talk
had a
about
good
the
ass
marquee week he had. Because not only this, he also just came off the match with Matt Cardona last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he came off a pretty damn dope week, even though it was 2 losses.
It-
But guess what? In those 2 losses, he was made to feel more important than he's ever felt before.
Right.
He
So,
on
you know what I'm
national
saying?
television
It's
stabbing the man.
It's not only, you know what I'm saying, in wrestling, the wins don't always matter, which sounds stupid as hell.
Like,
But,
damn, man.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a loss can do more for your career than a win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Case in point, Steve Austin, when he took the L against Bret Hart at WrestleMania 13,
Changed his career.
you lost, but at the end you won because that image of the blood pouring
Oh
down
my
his
God.
face
And
and into
him,
his
and
teeth
him not even tapping out, just
is one of the
passing
most
out.
This-
iconic images.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, the single most iconic moment in wrestling history.
Vince McMahon said they ain't never sold T-shirts that fast before.
When they
And
had
then
y'all
what make
in
it
the
so-
blood.
his blood.
What make
yeah.
it so crazy is, and they fucked around and they recreated it, and it was still as great. I mean, they didn't purposely recreate it after Becky Lynch got her nose broke.
Oh yeah, that Becky Lynch. Oh
Yeah.
my God, that was like round 2.
That's like and it's like one of the most iconic. Like that image is gonna follow her for the rest of her career.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
And that's crazy as hell because this gonna be like back to like the blood and shit and pouring down. Like seeing Chris Jericho in that moment of goddamn straight torture, bro. Folks, they already love Chris Jericho. It's like
Man, though.
I don't know, bro. It's like Chris Jericho is finna
Wow.
be like he already the GOAT. He a legend. It's
That
like
shit
what's
was
after that?
Man.
Like,
Because
honestly
after this match,
speaking,
bro,
I
after this whole
just
5 labors of Jericho, like
what's next?
what's next, bro?
I don't know,
And
but
then-
man,
I mean, he ain't got nothing to, like, after he won the AEW championship, it was like, you
That
ain't
was
got nothing
it.
else to prove.
you done
It's
it,
like,
man.
like,
You done won
honestly,
every title.
honestly
You
speaking,
could. You can.
as far as career-wise, like an overhaul of your entire career,
Mm-hmm.
Chris Jericho is, dare I say, top 3 all time, maybe behind Steve Austin and The Rock.
Exactly.
Chris Jericho is that third guy.
Mm-hmm.
Because not only has he won championships in WCW and WWE, he's also won in New Japan, and he's also won in AEW.
Well, shit, if that's the case, he the top guy then. Because only 2 of them has won titles in one company.
Well, you can't put him the top guy because, you know, nobody drew like Stone Cold drew.
But
Ain't nobody been winning like
Right,
Chris Jericho.
exactly.
That-
Ain't
and
nobody
then-
got more
Exactly.
titles
Yeah.
in different companies than
that I
Jericho.
did about it too. Jericho went back and forth with Steve Austin back in the old days. They went straight.
days was straight.
And he was still doing better than Stone Cold as, bro. Don't get me wrong now. Stone Cold was an anomaly. Anomaly?
Phenomenally.
Whatever.
It's hard being in Brand's operation.
Like, Stone Cold was something that we could never foreseen, bro. And
Exactly.
it'll never happen again. But Stone Cold career was, to us, it was cut short. Even though he had been wrestling since like the late 80s. But shit, he didn't become that Stone Cold till the fucking mid 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And early 2000s, he was out of there. You know what I'm saying?
But see, the thing is, no one drew like Stone Cold.
It's true, bro.
Yeah.
But ain't
I
nobody
mean-
won
I mean,
like
you
Chris
can-
Jericho.
But wait, you can say it all you want. But even though AEW a new company, and I love AEW, AEW ain't finna draw no 8.1 rating.
Don't
AEW
don't
not finna
don't
give
that
you
many people watch TV no more.
You know what I'm saying?
honestly,
And
That's-
AEW is not gonna give you 10
that
million
age.
viewers on a Monday
I
night.
was finna say, yeah,
I mean,
that
no, they on
age,
Wednesday.
that age of high ratings like that is
TV
long
ratings,
gone,
oh, yeah, that shit long
man.
gone.
Niggas,
Yeah, but
everybody
some
watching
folks,
on
some TV
yeah.
shows can't even get crack the ratings.
Nah,
You know
'cause
what I'm
everybody
saying?
watching through streaming. It's just like, what's the purpose?
Even with the streaming numbers, I
Yeah,
don't think
it's just
nobody
like-
could draw more than Stone Cold drew.
and
That's
also,
why he's always number one. And I always have The Rock at number 2 because fucking
It's
Rock.
The Rock, man. But
He
also,
got the most followers on Instagram. He's the highest.
He's the
paid.
most electrifying man in the entire
Entire world. This
Not
man got his-
entertainment, the world, bruh.
He got
has
his own
done-
tequila.
He got his own energy drink.
I was just
He
gonna
got
say
his
that
own
the man got his own tequila,
farm.
bro.
Oh, this also the Rock ass, bruh. This man got his own lake in his crib. He got 2 different types of bass fish that he breed and then go out there and catch.
What kind of shit is that, bro? That is some goat
I'm
ass
like,
shit.
what the
This
fuck?
man
It's
breed.
baller.
This nigga breed his own fish.
It's
This
just his
man,
TV show baller.
bro.
That man breed his own bass.
Bro, that's some
bruh.
balling ass shit right
And
there.
then
He
catch
catch
them
his
for-
own catfish, skin the catfish,
And breed
fry
some
the
more,
catfish
bro.
in his backyard.
Like, bro,
That man, he's the most entertaining person of all time.
how
bruh.
could you hate The Rock, bro?
Man,
How could you
can't,
hate
bruh.
this man?
Rock for president 2032.
Please, and one more thing, bro.
Hey, hold on. Nah, it depends, little bro. Check this out, cause I don't need no high gas prices, so I don't need you not to run for office, little bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know, yeah, gas already high as
That's
hell.
But
what
nah.
I'm saying. I should have voted for Trump.
Oh my, bro, trying to get us canceled. Damn. Nah, for real though. But nah, I wanted to say this though. It still surprises me, bro, that Stone Cold had hair at one point in time.
Oh my god, he looks so fucking awful though, bro. I just
Bro,
can't.
like,
I just can't
you
watch
can't
Stone Cold
envision
with her.
You can't envision that man with hair, bro. But
When he was younger, bro, that little hair he had, bro, it looked fake. It's just like, bro, this is fake. This is. It's like this little piece of hair ugly as hell. Then him and Flying Brian, the Hollywood blonde.
that boy had the thin joint.
He
That
had the
man,
Hulk Hogan.
he was already there.
He
I
had
was like,
Hulk Hogan hair
damn.
if Hulk Hogan had all the hair.
I think that man was like in his. I think that man was probably like in his late 20s around that time.
I think he was like his mid-20s.
Yeah, some shit.
Mid
Like,
20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
close enough. Late mid 20s.
But they go date those type
Shit.
those
Wait,
people
wait,
in
wait,
already.
wait. How old Stone Cold, bro, when he was in Hollywood Blondes?
Man, I was bored.
That's a good answer. Because this boy, he wasn't nowhere near bored.
That's a good.
This man wasn't nowhere. They wasn't even thinking about this man.
Damn it.
You gotta get you some better stuff. You gotta get on your stat game, man. You know what I'm saying?
Why you found it?
Just jump back in his pocket.
Man, take out
That's
that.
crazy.
Damn.
I finna do it.
Damn,
I'm
stat.
finna
I'm
do,
finna
don't,
do it.
don't do it, blood
I'm
bag.
finna do it.
Don't do
I'm
it,
finna do
blood
it.
bag.
Damn, stat man. You done
Somebody
made a
find me
man
another
take the
bottle.
glasses off.
Another bottle. This bag crazy as hell, bro.
Oh shit, dog.
Yeah, man.
Oh, did y'all see Bianca Belair and
Sasha
Megan?
Banks?
No, Megan
Megan
Thee
Stallion.
Stallion.
Nah, I ain't seen that.
Yes, sir.
Hey, where was this at?
At
he ain't
Lollapalooza.
seen it
You
either.
ain't seen Jesus
I
Christ.
ain't seen it either. You have to pull that up. Speaking of,
We,
Sasha Banks returned.
hold on. I'm gonna find it because I'm a more proper
No.
stat guy.
No.
Even though
No.
I'm not the stat
No,
guy.
you don't have to find it because I did see it.
That's because I did see it.
And
Cheeks.
Jesus Christ, Montez Ford,
Cheeks.
you lucky bastard Jew, and whoever's dating Megan Thee Stallion,
Some
that
cornball.
guy, yeah,
Some
that
cornball.
guy, you lucky bastard
Cornball.
Jew. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh man, that was I saw it and
hey! Stop touching yourself.
This man. But yeah, Sasha Banks
Weirdo.
returned
Hey,
this
is
on
that the Rock shirt?
SmackDown.
Take the Rock shirt off. You pay for that?
oh yeah, she
Never
came
mind, keep it
back.
on.
Yeah, Sasha Banks,
She pulled
Sasha
a Big
Banks,
Show move, fool.
right?
She came back, returned
Well,
as a face, helped Bianca Belair out.
I wouldn't
Later-
say that's a big show.
That's
move.
not really a big. Yeah,
I would
Big
say
Show
this more.
did this.
Yeah, he
I would say-
did, but
he
not. But
did.
see, it
He
wasn't
did.
like that though.
But that's more so a Randy Orton type ordeal.
yeah,
Just like you remember, like when Randy Orton came back and he was a part of the Authority, and then he turned on Self in the same night.
Mhm.
It's kind of what it's like.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
but
that's but and then in that same sentence, that's always been the character of Sasha Banks. See,
always she
it's
hit
like-
it with the backstabber. Like,
it's
come
like
on now.
yeah, I'm gonna act like I'm a face. But guess
She
what
hit
I'm
it
gonna
with
do?
the backstabber.
Serve your ass in a
Her
second.
move is called the backstabber. Like,
Exactly.
And
you cannot
like,
trust her, bro.
in that women's
Real though.
division, ain't nobody better than the heel Sasha Banks.
Nah, she be going after, bro, and it makes like that
It
storyline
makes
makes sense.
It makes sense.
Cause
Yeah.
she ain't been seen since WrestleMania.
After
And
that loss, and she
now
don't
she
get
back.
that jump back. So
Like I said, she pulled up like she was just real deal finna help the girl Bianca out, and she didn't, bro. Well, they won the match, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know how WWE do, you know what I'm saying? If you come out and then two more people come out, then y'all automatically are like stirring up the pot for a wrestling match. And then another person come out to be on your side. Oh, look, now you got a tag team match. That's what WWE do, you know what I'm saying? And then she got the win because she's Sasha Banks, you know what I mean? And after the match, she traded on Bianca Belair, like we said. Hit her with the backstabber, grabbed the title. And, of course, that's going to be our next program for Bianca. It's her and Sasha. I personally feel like
fine women.
Bianca done had she had a cool title run. I don't think she should like lose the title, but I most definitely would like to see her and Sasha wrestle. You know what I'm saying? Cause they two black chicks. You know what I'm saying?
Fine.
Not
I would,
even.
I would
women
rather see
just-
them on TV.
Oh,
Not
jeez.
even
putting out
that.
good
It's-
bitches.
They
It's
so
like
damn
they
fine,
like
bro.
two of the top competitors in WWE as far as in ring work.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to
Exactly.
say it, but Charlotte Flair is kind of the best technical wrestler in the women's division. Even though I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Mm-hmm.
She boring as hell. But as a close second and third is Sasha Banks and
She just
Bianca
hit the
Belair.
goddamn Three Amigos.
But the thing about those two
That's
are
racist.
their characters are like, you know what I'm saying, mad compelling. You know what I'm saying? And we like to see those two on our screens. We are invested in those two characters.
Yeah,
So
cause
you
folks love
always
Sasha Banks, bro. I don't.
Oh, fine ass.
they
Oh,
love Bianca
jeez.
Belair. A little side note story. I went to an
Damn, she got the hell kicked out of her. I'm trying not to look
What?
at this, man.
Did you just give me the on my show? On the Sean show? Did you just
Man, just hit the man with the wrap it up signal.
oh boy.
You got the Dave Chappelle wrap it up. Wrap it up, buddy.
Ooh, son.
Hey, bro, we need the box to
Ooh,
play the button and shit.
Ooh, it's I'm finna do it. I'm finna do it.
Finna do it.
Oh,
I'm
fine
finna
ass.
do it.
Ooh.
Man, goddamn Bianca Belair so goddamn.
God.
Anyway,
Yeah,
like I
Bianca
was
Belair
saying,
so goddamn buff, bro.
before I was so rudely
Strong.
interrupted.
Yeah.
God damn. Anyway, I went to an NXT
Yes,
event
baby. Yes,
a
baby.
couple of years ago,
Mhm.
and like Bianca Belair had a match, and when I tell you all the little black girls in the crowd lost they shit,
Mhm.
that shit was amazing to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's always good to have great representation,
Mhm.
and Bianca Belair is like the perfect representation for Black America right now. Like, she is a certified superstar, and I always take my hat off to somebody like her because the kids love her,
Mhm.
Right.
and it was you had to make her a champion eventually. She has to be in the main event for the foreseeable future because she is that good and people love her, and we are that invested into her character. You know what I'm saying?
The last person I think the WWE had that the younger female like demographic really attached themselves to was like Bailey back when she was doing a little hug gimmick. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not talking about just as a woman. I'm talking about as a black woman. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never had that. All we ever had was Jacqueline.
Oh, Jacqueline. She.
Oh, yeah.
The young girls wasn't
Jacqueline.
even watching
Ooh,
wrestling back
shit.
then like that. You know what I'm saying?
Miss Jack.
But y'all couldn't look up to Jackie because Jackie wasn't no goddamn.
Ooh,
Hey,
she was
Jack.
not
It was between
Jackie.
Jacqueline or Jazz. Like, between them
I
two.
forgot about Jazz, but
Jazz.
Jazz was cool.
Well, she wasn't a role model type figure.
But yeah,
type
but
wrestler
Jacqueline
back
was.
then.
But Jacqueline.
Jacqueline wasn't no role model either, but
She most
she
definitely wasn't. But
She was something.
most definitely. I loved watching her wrestle.
This is where you finna get counseled. Them titties. Them titties.
Oh my God, bro.
Them titties.
Speaking of, she had a damn. What was that thing they had, fool? Her and Sable.
The
bikini
baby
match.
bikini
And
contest.
Jacqueline lost. Come on, I knew wrestling was rigged that day when I saw
Bro,
that
you
shit.
already
Ain't
know.
no way Jacqueline lost a bikini match against Sable.
I'm like, Sable cool.
That's why
cool.
people.
See,
Jacqueline,
hold on.
We finna get counseled.
Yeah, we finna cut this right here because I'm finna keep it real. I'm finna keep it real because we can't talk about that.
Yeah.
We is not finna talk about that because I'm gonna keep it so 100.
Ain't no way that shit happened, but
We ain't trying to see no fucking mayonnaise.
before we get out of here, one more thing. I'm on the side of Roman Reigns when it comes to this, bro. I don't want to see John Cena in a match with anybody. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that this man just signed this contract Friday, now he's in a match. When did that start happening? Is that a law? Can you just sign somebody else's contract and take their position?
Wait a minute, I thought Finn Balor was
Exactly. I thought so too.
So,
Check this out. If you want some, come get some. You know why? Cause the champ is back, baby. You can't see him.
Literally,
I don't want to.
It's too bad because you can't.
Don't.
It's too bad. It's too bad. See. Look, I knew it was coming. I knew it was finna happen. I knew it was finna happen. You know what I'm saying? Cena, baby.
No, bro.
You can't see him.
That boy like
The GOAT.
like Roman.
How you gonna rip it like this, son? How you gonna rip it like that?
Like Roman?
Come on. It ain't no raps and wrestling without John Cena, baby. Who's the first rapping wrestler? It wasn't Randy Savage. That CD don't count. It don't count.
I boy put together a CD now. That boy had promo and everything. He sold about 1,500.
It don't matter. It don't matter. It's John Cena. Word life. This is basic thugonomics.
Now I did like the Dr. Thugonomics, bro. That shit used to be hilarious. But I'm not trying to see this man, bro. And it's like,
Nah, we
like
gotta
I
see
said,
it.
bro. He just came out there and signed another person's contract. How is this legal? Where are the lawyers?
I hate this happening at the expense of Finn Balor because
Yeah.
What a
Finn Balor should be certified main eventer.
what a great way to
But
hate.
ladies and gentlemen, this is your champion John Cena speaking.
I can't with this man.
Oh Jesus!
What you was finna say?
I was just gonna say, what a quick way to like hate John Cena. Try to like, damn, he just came back to a great standing ovation, man. And now you wanna hate him again.
But I don't feel like that I don't feel like that drew no hate for John Cena at all, bro. Because folks is ready to see John Cena. Apparently, he like Brock Lesnar now. You know what I'm saying? He like, as soon as you see him, folks just cheer. It's just like it's just like a random reaction. Like you just be sitting down, then you hear. Then you just jump. Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit, it's John Cena. You know, folks be doing that shit. I see folks in the crowd do that, but that boy came back, beat the hell out of Baron Corbin. Because what happened was, Finn Balor was set to sign this contract for Roman's in his match. Baron Corbin came out there. Why? Who knows? He broke his hell. He ain't got no chance. He still got spaghetti on his shirt for like a month ago. John Cena also robbed him earlier.
Wow.
Wait, John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena gave him the AA and some money fell out of Barry's pocket.
John Cena gave him the money.
Oh, I ain't see that part. I thought he had robbed his ass.
Nah. The Dirty Dogs robbed him last week.
That shit was hilarious.
But, damn, what was I finna say?
Oh no.
Oh, Baron Corbin needs some money, right?
Oh yeah.
So he needs a better job, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, check this out, Baron Corbin. You know what I'm saying? We hiring. We need a stat guy. We need a stat guy horribly.
He said,
Hey,
we
look,
hiring.
you come work for us. We ain't got no cash, but we can pay you in weed though. You know what I'm saying?
Got some chicken nuggets too if you like them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you know what I'm saying. We got Kool-Aid too. You know what I'm saying. We'll fuck with
You
you.
don't pay our stat guy nothing. He be tripping.
We can't pay him because he don't do shit. You know that guy on your job, they come to work and just sit there the whole time. He don't do no work. He just there. That's the fucking stat guy.
Just there. I don't know what he got going on, man. But
He just
yeah.
here eating all the snacks backstage and shit.
Don't even get me started on this. That
He
man-
using the charger the whole time. I can't charge my phone. My phone is on 17%, and he got his phone on the charger.
It's very crazy.
You need it for the stats though, Kenny.
Yeah.
What
But he ain't
stats?
giving none. Boy, stats don't exist. But
I finna grab the mic, bro. Finna grab the mic.
John Cena is he didn't weasel his way into the goddamn match. So even if they kind of try to swerve us with like, oh, John Cena not gonna be in the match, it's gonna be Finn Balor. But then they hit us with this shit Friday, you know what I'm saying? So of course it's still gonna be Roman versus John Cena, you know what I'm saying?
The folks real deal be doing that
They
shit.
real
still.
deal just be trying to get like bro, we
Like,
see what y'all doing, bro.
they-
It's not the fucking
We didn't believe the swerve in the beginning.
Yeah, like bro, we knew John Cena was like, why else would he come back? Y'all, that's one thing. Oh, that's another thing. Let me get off subject, but also on subject. The internet is irritating the hell out of me when it comes to wrestling, bro. You can't have no surprises. You can't have no as anything, bro. The internet knows everything. It knows all. It knows who signed who. You know who's gonna be at WrestleMania already. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to try to keep it, kayfabe.
Bro, it's hard to try to keep the lock and the key on the kayfabe. You know what I'm saying? Even though we know it's not real, it's still the fact like, yo, bro, some of this stuff I be looking forward to finding out for the first time. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
like the suspense is gone.
Yeah, bro. Like
man.
when Nick Gage popped, like if I would have knew who Nick Gage was before I saw him on, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I would have been like, oh shit, cool. Like okay, so when Lance Archer and I still can't pronounce this guy name from New Japan, but his dad is Haku, and he brought out Haku. Hikuleo brought out Haku in his entrance, and I'm like, oh
Yeah, that was
shit,
live.
that's
huh?
Haku. You know what I'm saying?
And nobody knew.
Nobody
neither.
knew. Nobody was fucking hinted. Oh, Haku gonna be on AEW
He just
tonight?
popped
Like, no,
up.
bro, he was just there.
In
And it's like, well, that's kind of what wrestling is missing is this
Yup.
surprise element. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, John Cena gonna be at SummerSlam. So nothing you can do before then or after then, besides John Cena dying or fucking getting hurt, will throw us off. You know what I'm saying? Just
Or
like with the,
Hollywood drop a bag on his ass.
or Hollywood be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We need you next month right now, ASAP. 10, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Right.
Even with The Rock had posted something about, or had said something about, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing working with WWE. Of course he gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? Of course. But they already done laid out the whole bloodline fucking timeline. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ends with The Rock. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, bro.
It's not. He's not gonna win it though. We know that for a fact. It's.
The only
I'll be surprised.
The only thing that's still surprising us is WWE and Nick Khan, cause he dropping wrestlers in the entertainment acts like fucking flies, bro. He let go Bray, he let go Jeff Jarrett. Like who else he finna let go this week? What is going on in WWE? Where is Vince? That man ain't stopping none of this shit. He just letting it happen.
The nigga tried to kill my father.
It's like crazy. Okay. Who's funny as fuck? This man, see, the nigga killed my father.
I just thought about
That was
that
clever.
moment, bro.
I said he tried to kill my father.
But yeah, bro, it's like WWE is like I feel like in one aspect it's slick spiraling out of control. You know what I'm saying? They still trying to make it seem like they got the lid on it and everything, but it's just a repeat. You already know Raw and SmackDown is just a fucking cycle of the same thing going back and forth. And now they just throwing the ad like now they just releasing wrestlers at random. Who y'all gonna put on TV?
Big names at that.
Yeah, like big name wrestlers, guys that actually put their blood, sweat, and tears on building careers in WWE. Back to Bray Wyatt, bro. This man that came up with every character that he's put on television without the WWE involvement, without even they help, he didn't got over. You know what I'm saying? Not even him. He got 3 other guys over. You know, and that hasn't been done in WWE fucking ever, really.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And the way people was praising Bray about his creativity and all the things he was able to do and was doing, it's like, bro, it's like y'all let go. It's like them letting go Samoa Joe again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you let go Samoa Joe. Triple H was smart enough to bring him to NXT. You know what I'm saying? But
really, where it should have been.
What's finna happen with Bray? What, you know what I'm saying? What's finna happen with Jeff Jarrett? He finna start another wrestling league? Cause you know that's what he do. He pull out a wrestling league.
I think Jeff ain't gonna do that.
He finna go to AEW.
Jeff
Jarrett, AEW.
Personally,
he most definitely going back to Impact.
Personally, bro, I think I meant to say this in the beginning of the show. I personally think with Bray Wyatt, as much as I want him to go to AEW. I just kind of feel like AEW is. I can honestly, from what I look at it now, AEW is at a spot now where they don't need no more people.
Yeah, they don't. They really don't.
And as much as I want, to see Bray, I would rather for him to go to Impact or New Japan. If he go to New Japan, if he does something similar to the Fiend, that shit would get over major in Japan. In Japan in general. But
he'll be like damn near like Godzilla, to be honest.
Yeah. But to say all of this, man.
Was you just asleep?
Nah, I was dead at you.
This nigga had his eyes closed.
I don't know what you said.
Damn it, man.
This nigga had his eyes closed.
But nah, man. To wrap this up, man, with Bray, the whole AEW thing, we need to nip that in the bud, man, because I don't think that will work. Well, it will work, but right now AEW, you already got Bryan Danielson, and you already have CM Punk coming. That's right there. You already working with Impact, possibly NWA, if I think that's what it was. Yeah. Possibly them and New Japan. You have people coming from different companies, and and AEW allow people come to their company from different promotions. You have enough different bodies there right now. There's no need to sign nobody else. Because if Bray Wyatt goes to Impact or New Japan, like, he could still show up at AEW. Most there, so it'll still work. You know what I mean? But right now, personally, but also I feel like with Bray Wyatt, he's still dealing with the fact that he lost Brody Lee. So it's just like, we don't personally know, like, if he probably just talked to people behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, hey, I just need to go away for a while. If you release me, whatever, he might. Who knows? He might go back to them. But if it doesn't happen, he goes somewhere else. Personally, I feel like right now he just needs time away to, like, really get his shit, back. Get back to form. Get back to the Bray Wyatt that we all know, probably in a different company. But right now, you got to take care of yourself first, more than anything in the world. You got to take care of yourself, especially when it comes to shit like that, especially mental, illness and stuff like that. So hopefully, like, when he does, like, get back. If he does come back to wrestling, like, he gonna come back better, man. But I just hope to see him probably in Impact, New Japan, whatever. You know what I mean? But that's all I got to say. I would love to see.
That's all I got to say about that.
And that's a wrap. Hopefully Bray, get all the things that he want and be able to, move around where he would like to. Would like to see him in AEW, but I want everybody to be in AEW, you know what I'm saying? But it can't happen, but hey, it is what it is. Jeez. Thank y'all for pulling up for another episode of that Raps and Wrestling. And,
Yep.
I'll catch y'all next week with
Catch
a
you
whole
next
nother
week.
episode.
Whole nother episode.
And we're going to be here every Sunday leading to the Monday. And it is what it is.
Hey, yo, son. Did I actually touch my title belt? Hey, what y'all need to realize is I gotta go.